When you give birth in a hospital, they are going to give you 1,000,000 pieces of paper in the 48 hours that you were there. This is in my top 5 of things that you need to bring to the hospital when you have a baby. Brought one of these to the hospital with camp, and I was so grateful that I did research on it before. Safe in our house, otherwise I would show you, but it is stacked to the brim. My little labeler, and I made little tabs. I'm gonna tell you how I labeled it. Insurance, you're gonna get bills and lots of paperwork that you probably will either want to submit to your insurance or at least have on hand in the case that you do need to. Birth certificate and social security number. I don't think you get those at the hospital, but like post-birth, but it's really nice to have like them in just one spot in the same spot, and so they don't go missing, because that's obviously important paperwork. Keepsakes, you will actually receive so many like little pieces of paper that you want to keep after your baby is born. I remember we put all of camp's like hospital bracelets in here. They do like little footprints of the baby's feet and hands after they're born, so like little keepsake things that you want to keep. Pediatrician, you're gonna go to a lot of pediatrician appointments like right after your baby's born. I think they're like weekly or maybe bi-weekly. Any bills that we got from the pediatrician for the sake of taxes and all of those things, just having them all on file, I put in the pediatrician file. Manuals, believe it or not, the hospital is gonna give you like 10,000 different folders of manuals, and like I don't even know what these papers are, but there's 1,000,000 of them. It's nice to have somewhere for them to go, because you are going to receive again a lot of paperwork. Records, so any kind of like medical information pertaining to your baby post-birth, records. And then we have miscellaneous. We'll put like a little label with his name and his birthday once he's born. There is the final folder. Obviously you don't have to like use a labeler like I did. I'm just a little bit type A, and I would have to like redo my handwriting 1,000,000 times. These are like literally $10 on Amazon. I think actually less than that. And it will save you such a headache when you come home from the hospital and you're like, wait, where was this paper? Where was this bill? Where was the, you know. Also, the other thing is that the man or your husband, baby daddy, whoever he is probably going to be the one that's dealing with all the paperwork, because that's who like the nurses and doctors are going to hand the paperwork over to. And the last thing you want to do when you get home from the hospital is be like, you lost all of our paperwork, where is it? So this was like super easy for Tristan when we got to the hospital. Like, okay, all of the bills go in this, all of his records go in this, all of his keepsakes go in this. And like we looked at this beforehand, and there's just nothing better than like feeling over prepared. Let me know if you had one of these, you loved it, or if you feel like it's like a complete waste of money. But I swear this will save you such a headache, especially because when you're at the hospital, everything just feels so chaotic already. Guys, I clearly love this because I'm doing it for baby number 2, and I think that it is super beneficial for any first-time moms who don't know that the hospital gives you 1,000,000 pieces of paper while you're there.